First heard about Marcus Mariota when he showed up on campus as an unheralded 3-star athlete.
Really didn't hear much about Marcus until practices started in the fall.
Chip was saying, yeah, the best quarterback on our roster may not even be our starter. It's a kid named Marcus Mariota.
Marcus, play action, pump fake to throw. Down the middle, he's got him, he's got it. 10, 5, Addison, touchdown! Touchdown Oregon, Braylon Addison.
You could sort of see something different about this kid.
Mariota in motion, Bennett keeps, goes left, gonna try to get it there, but he throws it to Mariota for the score! Touchdown Oregon!
The physical traits initially are first what jumps out about him. I mean, he's got a big arm, but also great touch.
Mariota to the goal line, and that is hauled in for a touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas.
His first 2 steps, he was at top speed, and then he was such a long strider. He was just an amazing runner once he tucked the ball and ran.
They're on 43. Mariota with a stamp, going to keep it. Cut it up the middle, gets it outside, and he might go. 40. He's got the speed. Here we go. 20. Not going to catch Marcus Mariota. Touchdown, Oregon.
By his last year here, his redshirt junior, it felt like you were watching an NFL guy practicing and playing against college players. And when he went into a game, it was like watching an NFL quarterback.
He's going to take a shot downfield, and money it is again to Josh Huff.
I kind of remember my redshirt freshman year. He looked at me, he was like, yo, I'm gonna get you in the game today. And I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, my boys were in the crowd. It was just all our friends were in town. And next thing you know, we went up by like 42. And coach was like, oh, you're going in. And I was like, oh, cool. Like my first college snap. And it was just a crazy moment because my best friend was like, yo, we're gonna make this happen. And it happened.
When Marcus was going through all that success at Oregon, and there was a lot of press in Hawaii, our applications almost doubled. And almost every middle schooler that we interviewed said that I want to come to St. Louis because I want to be like Marcus Mariota.
Well, what I would say is, without getting too involved, is if this guy isn't what the Heisman Trophy is all about, then I'm in the wrong profession. Just on the field and off the field, he's it. You know, if you want your son or daughter to have a role model, pick this guy.
If you wanted somebody to represent your family, your friends, your business, your school, your life, you couldn't ask for anyone better. Sorry about that.
The Heisman Trophy represents the pursuit of excellence with integrity through diligence, perseverance, and hard work. Your presence here tonight is a credit to your families, your mentors, your schools, your coaches, and your teammates, the folks who contributed to your success.
1, 2, 3,
The winner of the 2014 Heisman Memorial Trophy is Marcus Mariota of the University of Oregon.
I remember the night before, we were in a Baltimore hotel and he had just won the Johnny Unitas Award. And he asked myself and another friend that were there if we would look over his speech if he had an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. And he read it out, and it was exactly what he said on stage. We looked at him and said, don't change a thing. So easy to sit back and say this, say that. We said, don't change a thing. So what everybody heard that night was right from his heart.
To the men of Kalaipahoa and the St. Louis Brotherhood, thank you for teaching me to always be mindful and faithful. To Hawaii Ne, thank you for teaching me humility and respect. To the Polynesian community, I hope and pray that this is only the beginning. Young polyathletes everywhere, you should take this as motivation and dream big and strive for greatness.
I remember laying down in my Boise apartment and just watching him, and that just really struck me to like, wow, like, I know that dude, and if he can do something great like that, why can't I, or why can't all these kids from Hawaii. And I know the trophy still hangs up in our high school, and it goes to show like all these new kids that are coming into our school, like if you put your mind to something, anything is possible, because the Heisman Trophy is a very prestigious trophy, and it's not an easy one to get. So, I mean, if somebody from our high school can get it, anybody can.
Today, he made it official. Marcus Mariota declaring for the 2015 National Football League Draft.
Selfishly, I wish he'd have come back for his senior year because I want to see him play again. I wanted to be around him, you know, it's just his greatness. But he was a very intelligent young man. He was ahead in school, graduated. He had his goals set, and I respected those goals. So selfishly, I'd love to have seen him play another year, but I privately understand it was the right thing for him to do. It was definitely the right thing for him to do.
When Marcus was in our middle school, I made a comment to one of our teachers. I said, I'll tell you what, I've been here long enough and I can tell you, Marcus will be playing somewhere on Sunday.
They said, well, how good is he? And I said, I think he's gonna be even better than anybody to ever play the game here in Hawaii. And they're like, well, he's got to get drafted in the top 10. I said, he's a top 3 draft pick.
With the second pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select